So in the state of Tennessee, how courts deal with marital homes is that they will either allow one spouse to buy the equity from the other spouse, or they will list the home to be sold. So in the state of Tennessee, investment accounts such as stock and other financial assets, if it is deemed to be a marital asset, the court's going to make an equitable division. It might be that stock has to be sold, but a lot of times with investment accounts, we can transfer certain funds or certain stocks back and forth between the spouses. So it really depends on the actual asset being divided. So in the state of Tennessee, marital debt is also divided in an equitable fashion, which means the court's going to look at what is the debt, did the debt go to benefit the marriage, and then they're going to make that equitable division of that debt. But sometimes we will see that one party may have spent extravagantly that did not benefit the marriage, and at that point the court could make the determination that the spouse acquiring that debt is the spouse responsible for that debt. So sometimes coming into a marriage, people have debt. It could be things like student loans or other debt. The court may look at that and say that was a premarital debt and assign it to the person who incurred that debt. But most of the time, we're going to see that if you've acquired some sort of student loan, either before or during the marriage, a lot of times courts determine that the person benefiting from that education is the person that's going to pay that debt. So there's different ways that Tennessee can address hidden assets or financial misconduct. A lot of times it's going to depend on, did the hidden asset come up before the divorce was final, or did it come up after the divorce was a final? And a lot of times we will put in agreements that if there were any assets that come up after the divorce is final, it's to be divided 50-50. That's one way to deal with it. But if a court finds that somebody has been concealing assets or lying to the court can deal with that in different ways. The court may sanction that person, may make them pay fines, may make them pay attorney's fees, and they can even send the case over to the district attorney's office for perjury if the court finds that somebody has perjured themselves, which means basically lying under oath to a court.